And joining us on the broadcast this minute is Andrew Whitehead, writer and former BBC senior journalist. Thanks very much, Andrew, for speaking with us here on WION World is One. I have to ask you for your comments on what we just heard. That was just a small portion of the war of words that has only escalated between the Prime Minister and Priyanka Gandhi, and of course between the BJP and the Congress. The remarks that we listened to today, what do you make of them?
What a sour election campaign this is turning into. Narendra Modi is fighting back. He was widely criticised for demeaning his office and demeaning Rajiv Gandhi when he described him as corrupt number one. Now he's gone back on the attack and said that Rajiv Gandhi used India's prime aircraft carrier at the time as his personal taxi and used naval officers as servants, and that itself was a misuse of India's armed forces. And it's quite a punch back, this. And I think I can see that he believes if he's being accused of being a chore, why shouldn't he give Congress the same back?
You've covered a series of elections, closely monitored the campaigning in the run-up to the elections as well. Would you say that the election this time around and the campaigning and the personal remarks have turned uglier this time around? Would you say it's been a more personalised campaigning that we've seen?
Well, election campaigns are never chivalrous and gentlemanly. They're always bare-knuckle boxing matches. But I can't remember a campaign which has been this vituperative and this personal, bringing not simply the party leaders into the frame, but their parents, former prime ministers, families. So I think this is something that I can't remember in a previous election campaign on quite this scale. And I think it's also a sign that this election campaign is starting to wind down. You know, we've had 80% of the country already voted. There's not very much more to go. There's nothing new to say in terms of policy issues. So it does tend to focus now on personalities and vituperation. I think that's unfortunate, but that's the way it is.
We've seen the Congress's campaign and the remarks focus largely on the Rafale deal over the last few days, weeks. The focus has been on that case. Today, for Priyanka Gandhi to come out and challenge the Prime Minister and say that you must debate on issues like demonetization and the GST, would you say that that's a confused message coming in from the Congress? Or would you say that it's now a concerted effort that the Congress is trying to make to ensure that in the run-up to the New Delhi battle, issues like GST come to the forefront once again?
I think the Congress campaign has been confused all the way through. Rahul has tried to focus on Rafale. I don't think that's got a lot of... I don't think it's actually resonated with the electorate. That's my sense. I'm speaking from afar. I've only just arrived in India today.
Absolutely.
But that's the sense I get. And of course, it has goaded Narendra Modi to remind the electorate of Bofors, which is what all the corrupt number one was about. So I think that's part of it.
And what do you think would be the key issues that would dominate the battle in the national capital?
Well, I think certainly the economy. There are issues such as ceilings of commercial property. I noticed that Narendra Modi this evening talked about pollution and talked about what his national government had done to take some of the heavy goods vehicles away from Delhi's roads. But actually, I think it's basically about trust. It's about whether you trust Narendra Modi more or you trust Rahul Gandhi more. And I get a sense that Delhi at least knows which way it's heading.
All right, and we will know on the 23rd of May, and of course we will have you share your perspectives as well all throughout. Thanks very much for the moment, Andrew Whitehead, for those perspectives and for breaking down for our viewers the war of words, which has only intensified today in the national capital in the run-up to the battle for New Delhi. New Delhi votes on the 12th of May in the 6th round of India's 7-phase general election.